Good morning. How's everybody doing today? This is Rich from Rich TV Live. And today I want to speak to you about a new company that we are going to be looking into, we're going to be featuring, and we are going to be talking about called Nano One. Nano One. So this is Nano One Materials Corp. This is the website, nano1.ca. Hope you're all having a great day. This is a new deal that I wanted to bring to your attention called Nano One. As you can see, the website is nano1.ca, and they are changing how the world makes battery materials. The symbol in Canada is NNO. The symbol in Frankfurt, Germany is LBMB. And the symbol in America is NNOMF. So let's just look a little bit into this company and do our due diligence. So Nano One is a technology company with a patented and scalable industrial process for production of low-cost, high-performance cathode powders used in lithium-ion batteries. These unique materials are being designed to add value to electric vehicles. As soon as I hear electric vehicles, I think about Tesla. I think about Elon Musk. And obviously, Tesla's been a huge success. So put Nano One on your watch list, put it on your radar. Now, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and information purposes. Please always do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. And if you haven't subscribed to Rich TV Live, now's the time to hit the bell for notifications. So every time we go live, we have breaking news, we have a new pick, you get to know first. Okay. So yeah, these unique materials are being designed to add value to electric vehicles and grid storage batteries in the global push for zero emissions future. And I know here in Vancouver, all I see everywhere are Tesla. All I see everywhere is Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Everywhere I look, Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Everybody wants Tesla. Okay, so this is obviously a very hot sector. And this is a company that is supporting companies like Tesla. And that's why I think it's important that you put this company on your radar and you put them on your watch list. So they've had some big news recently. Oh, it looks like there's a Tesla there. They've had some big news recently, and we're going to go through some of their news. But before that, let's just take a look at the stock. So right now the stock's at 461. And if we just scale out and we say, let's look at the 1-year chart. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. We go to the 1-year chart. If you're going to let me look at the 1-year chart. Oh, you don't want to let me look at the 1-year chart, eh? All right. So let's just back this up. So you can see that it's been as low as $2 in November of 2020, made a huge move up all the way to $6, and has been scaling back down like most of the stocks in the market over the last couple months, and is right now sitting at $4.61. That's the Canadian one. On the US side, it's currently trading at $3.67. You can see it was much lower. You could see it was at $1.83 in October of 2020, went as high as $5 in December, right around the end of December, and is currently sitting at $3.67, creating a little bit of a new floor here at these levels. If we were to mark that, you can see it's creating a little bit of a floor here at these levels. And what I want to do here today is I want to just educate you about this company so you can learn more about them and see if it's a company that you like. Now, if you like this video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. Now, remember, Rich TV Live we're not licensed. We're not licensed at all. So when you make an investment decision because you absolutely love the company, you've done the due diligence, you've done the research, you've consulted your financial advisor, and your financial advisor says, yeah, I like the pick. So please, when you make an investment that you can live with. Invest in a company that you love. dig deep into the company, learn everything about them, know their share structure, know who's behind the company, know their management team, know the technical analysis, know the chart analysis, know how much money they have in the bank, know how much debt they might have. You want to know everything about these companies. The more you know about these companies, the better chance you're going to have success. Okay. And let's actually just look into the share structure because I think that's important. I'm going to look at TMX money. And I'll be honest with you, I think when it comes to due diligence, I don't think there's anybody even remotely close to us. We do a lot of research, a lot of due diligence in every company we invest in. That's why we do these overviews. We speak to the CEOs so we can really get a good feel for the company. And, we follow the news, we follow the financials, and we have our own trading club. And we're constantly talking about picks, constantly debating picks, trying to get the best price point, trying to get, if we're going to buy something, we're trying to buy it at the best entry. If we're going to sell something, we want to sell at the best exit. We want to know everything about the company. Here we go. So the share structure, Nano One, 89 million shares, issued outstanding, tight. You guys know I like tight float stocks. This is a tight float stock, right? Anything under 100 million shares, in my opinion, is tight. We love tight float stocks. If a company is loosely held with millions of shares, that can become a nightmare for you because what that's going to do is people are going to sell. Okay. There's going to be a lot of selling pressure. If there's less shares and it's a tight float stock, there's a better chance of an explosion. Now, this is a pretty large market cap. In saying that, the market cap, all classes, 439 million market cap. So because it's priced at $4 in Canada, it's got a pretty large market cap. So it's not a baby market cap, but there's a reason for that. We're going to get through the news. Let's take a look at it. So this was a news release on January 21st, 2021. Nano One selected to showcase its clean technology advantage in Chile. Nano One is part of AUI's successful bid for Chilean Clean Technology Institute. Proposal to make nickel-rich low cobalt cathode direct from Chilean lithium carbonate. Nano One process avoids costly conversion to lithium hydroxide. No need for costly hydroxide facility, nor related consumption of water and energy. Lithium carbonate is easier to handle and less costly than lithium hydroxide. So this is Nano One CEO, Mr. Dan Blondal, who I've actually interviewed, and you should see that interview pretty shortly. Thank you guys for joining us. How you doing, Georgie? Good morning, my friend. Think Potatoes has left your channel, but why do these vids right at the bell? Can't watch live, sorry. We just want to bring you the videos at market open, right? So at the end of the day, we love to do videos at market open. Market's open, so that's why we do it, right? MG says the market is weak. Good news for VMC and down. Yeah, the market is having selling pressure. What do you expect when the market's at all-time highs, guys? You expect the market to just continue to do all-time highs every single day? I just don't think investors are realistic. Cryptos are coming from all-time highs and they're going to retrace. That's normal. Stocks are coming from all-time highs. They're going to retrace. That's normal. Friday was an all-time high for the markets. Now we have 2 red days. Everybody's panicking. There's no need to panic. We're at all-time highs. When we're at all-time highs, that's a signal for people to sell. So if you're not selling at all-time highs and everybody else is, I would suggest you probably join our trading club and we can teach you a thing or two. Nano One CEO, Mr. Blondal, is pleased to announce that Nano One submitted a non-binding proposal and letter of intent in March of 2020 to the Chilean Clean Technology Institute, Instituto Chileno de Tecnologías Limpas, ICTL, as part of a joint project proposal with Associated Universities, Inc., AUI. AUI was announced as the winning bid for the Corporación de Fomento de la Producción de Chile, CORFO, Council of January 4, 2021, to build, manage, and operate the institute. Now, remember, even though we are live right now, these videos will be on Rich TV Live for future use. So if you aren't able to watch the video because you're working or you're trading, I totally understand. This video will be on Rich TV Live for future use once we're done the live stream. Good morning, Crypto Man. How you doing? So Chile is one of the largest lithium producers in the world by making lithium carbonate from brine resources in the Atacama Desert, explained Mr. Blondal. We have proposed to ICTL a demonstration of Nano One's patented one pot process using lithium carbonate directly from the production of nickel-rich cathode materials. Our innovation avoids the need for lithium hydroxide, the cost of the required conversion plants, and the associated consumption of water and energy. Furthermore, lithium carbonate eliminates issues related to shelf life and corrosion, making it easier to handle and less costly. These advantages could disrupt the supply chain and lead to increased demand of lithium carbonate and are at the core of proposal we have made to the Chilean Clean Technology Institute. Nano One's technology offers the flexibility to use either lithium carbonate or hydroxide. This is enabled by mixing lithium with all other metal inputs in Nano One's patented pot reaction to produce a fully lithiated mixed metal intermediate powder that is neither carbonate nor hydroxide, allowing it to form finished cathode powder when thermally processed in a furnace. In contrast to this, conventional methods form mixed metal intermediate powders that must be milled and thermally processed with lithium hydroxide powders because the required furnace temperatures are not compatible with lithium carbonate. Mr. Blondel added, we look forward to exploring this opportunity further to showcase our technology with the Chilean Clean Technology Institute, and we would like to congratulate AUI for this successful bid. AUI CEO Adam Cohen explained, we're excited to work with Nano One as we prepare to create, manage, and operate the ICTL, including a new battery testing and manufacturing facility in the Antofagasta region. So about Nano One, just to go through it, Nano One Materials Corp has developed patented technology for the low-cost production of high-performance lithium-ion battery cathode materials used in electric vehicles, energy storage, and consumer electronics. All I keep thinking about when I learn about Nano One is Tesla. For some reason, I can just keep seeing Tesla. I mean, that's what I see, which is good. Tesla's done well. The processing technology enables lower cost feedstocks, simplifies production, and advances performance for a wide range of cathode materials. Nano One has built a demonstration pilot plant and is partnered with global leaders in the lithium-ion battery supply chain to advance its lithium iron phosphate LFP, lithium nickel manganese cobalt oxide NMC, and lithium nickel manganese oxide LNM cathode technology for large growth opportunities in e-mobility and renewable energy storage applications. Nano One's pilot and partnership activities are being funded with the assistance and support of the Government of Canada through Sustainable Development Technology. You gotta love that. You gotta love it when they're being funded by the Government of Canada, right? Through Sustainable Development Technology Canada, SDTC. The Automotive Supplier Innovation Program, ASIP, a program of innovation, science, and economic development Canada, ISED, and the province of British Columbia through the Ministry of Energy, Mines, and Petroleum Resource. Nano One's mission is to establish its patented technology as a leading platform for the global production of a new generation of battery materials. You can find out more at nano1.ca. About AUI, Associated Universities. At AUI, we make scientific breakthroughs possible. AUI was created in the public interest as the independent, nonprofit, non-member organization to establish and manage one of the first federally funded research and development centers. We pioneered the open access user facility model, allowing the research community to tackle scientific projects at a scale that no single institute could afford individually. User facilities are the backbone of today's lab system, providing access to cutting-edge facilities to enable new technologies that push the boundaries of science. We continue to be the trusted manager of the U.S. radio astronomy asset for over 70 years, and we are pursuing design work for the next generation very large array, NGVLA. Through our incubator initiatives, we continually expand our focus to address grand challenges, including cybersecurity, e-learning, and social science initiatives. AUI is committed to realizing the broadest public benefits that flow from vigorous scientific research. As part of this commitment, AUI supports effective programs of education and public outreach and seeks to help build a scientific enterprise that is broadly diverse and representative of our society. So that was one of the first pieces of the news. And let's just quickly take a look at, we're going to quickly take a look at the market since the market is now open. See if there's any movement. NNO right now, not really. Let's see. Not really much movement. Okay, so we don't see much yet, but the market's just opening, so that could change. All right, so that's NNO. And let's do a little bit more research here. So in addition to that, on February 1st, they had another press release. We'll get into that right now. If you guys have any questions, put it in the chat. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Waiting for the markets to really kick off. Let's actually take a quick look. Let's go to Webull. For some reason, TradingView doesn't like me today. So forget TradingView. We'll go to Webull. It's always good to have a few different places you can go and look at the markets. Now, remember, these are typically delayed at the market open. NNO is Nano One. So here it is. Okay. Still waiting for this to really kick off. There is a delay here on Webull right now. So if this starts to really move, we'll let you guys know. Oh, are we up? It says 488 up 5%. So we may be up, which is good. It's always good. But I'm not telling you guys to sit here and chase green. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm educating you guys, okay? My job is to educate you, let you know about these deals, okay? And then hopefully you guys can come to your own consensus. And please let me know what you think. Let's take a look at NNO and NNOMF. Let's take a look at NNOMF. Okay, so it's currently at 365 in the US and NNO. Okay, price keeps bouncing around, so we'll get back to that. So let's talk about the news. So Nano One announces Mr. Alex Holmes as COO. So this was the news on February 1st. The board of directors of Nano One is pleased to announce the appointment of Mr. Alex Holmes as Chief Operating Officer, COO. Alex is it, and this is very important, guys. When you're building a business, you got to build a team. There's no I in team. You can't do this by yourself. What does team stand for? Together, everyone achieves more. This is a company that's building their team. A new Chief Operating Officer, COO. His name is Alex Holmes. Alex is a seasoned and trusted leader with broad public markets experience, said CEO Dan Blondal. His expertise in business development, finance, and lithium resource management will be an enormous asset to Nano One, particularly as we ramp up operations in support of multiple partnerships and business opportunities. I always, when I read these news, try to read between the lines. Did you hear what he said there? Something was there, right? It's just, oh yeah, it's a line. No. There's something there. His expertise in business development, finance, and lithium resource management will be an enormous asset to Nano One, particularly as we ramp up operations in support of multiple multiple is at least a couple, right? Multiple partnerships and business opportunities, which means something's coming along the pipe. Alex was selected for his role by the senior management team in a thorough search process. He's a great fit, and we are delighted to have an executive of such caliber joining us here at Nano One. With his appointment, we have filled a key role in driving our business transformation and welcome Alex as a partner to the executive team. As COO, Mr. Holmes will drive Nano One's business transformation and evolution by acting as a strategic partner to the CEO, president, and chairman. He will be responsible for spearheading Nano One's business operations and optimizing its operational capabilities to ensure alignment with market growth opportunities and strategic initiatives. He will oversee business development, research, scale up, investor relations, marketing, human resources, and facilities to ensure that all functions are aligned with Nano One's business strategy, priorities, and long-term plan. I'm extremely excited to be joining the Nano One team. For a number of years, I've admired the team's leadership as they evolved into a technology solutions leader in the cathode material space. Stated Mr. Holmes, we have a unique opportunity to continue to disrupt the battery market. You guys know I love disruptive technologies. These guys want to disrupt the battery market. I like it. With a strong platform of existing solutions and tight flow, I told you guys anything under 100 million is tight. Anything under 50 million is bingo. This is right around 89 million. It's a tight float stock priced at $4. You know, this is a growing company, clearly. So they have a unique opportunity to disrupt the battery market with a strong platform of existing solutions alongside our ongoing innovations focused on improving current and enabling future battery technology. Mr. Holmes has spent more than 15 years as a senior executive with a number of public companies. Most recently, he served as the CEO of Plateau Energy Metals, a public company advancing a world-class hard rock lithium project in tandem with a uranium asset in Peru. Prior to this, Mr. Holmes co-founded a technology startup, leading it from prototype to commercialization in a short period of time, and was a partner and co-founder of Oxygen Capital Corp, where he led the business development for all affiliated companies. He was instrumental in working with the companies to raise more than 250 million of capital. That's impressive. Yeah, I'd want him on my team. You know, oh, you raised 250 million? Yeah, I'd like you on my team. Makes sense, right? To advance and grow the business. As head of business development for one of Oxygen Capital companies, Mr. Holmes was instrumental in taking the company from initial asset acquisition growth and advancement of the project from early engineering studies to project finance and ultimately commercial production. His prior experience also includes leading investment banking teams at two different independent Canadian investment banks and raising capital for and advising on transactions for numerous companies. Mr. Holmes holds a MSc in investment management, graduating with distinction from the business school, City University of London. Nano One has received proceeds of approximately 4.465 million from the exercise of stock options and warrants since its last financial update, dated October 1st, 2020. This brings the company's treasury, this is huge, $28 million in the bank, with up to $4,250,000 in non-dilutive, non-repayable contributions from Canadian clean technology government programs. Wow, that's nice. $4,250,000 from the government that you don't got to repay, a non-debt instrument. That's big, guys. They're getting supported by the government. This further strengthens the company's financial position to execute on its business strategy. Nano One has also granted $1,540,000 incentive stock options with an exercise price of $5.10 to directors and officers of the company. Wow. So, I mean, that was good news, right? So, I mean, this company just keeps breaking the news, right? And then there was more. On February 22nd, Nano One Technology performs well in solid state battery collaboration with the University of Michigan. So it's like news after news after news. And this is big news. Like, this is a company with money in the bank, tight flow. Let's see if it's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. Not bad, eh? Look at this, guys. We up. So Nano One is up. It's been up as high as 495 since we've been live. Currently at 481, up 4%. That's not bad. It's nice to see it's alive. I love it when it's alive. And let's take a look at the US side. Looks like it's alive too. So on the US side, that's a nice big green candle, eh, guys? You gotta love those big green candles when we're live, don't you? So here it is, big green candle. This is the Rich TV live effect right here. We go live and it's live and alive while we're live. So as you can see, 386 up 5.42%, been as high as 405 and currently at 386. And let's quickly take a look at NNO right now at 490, some big green candles. That's nice. Big green candles, like I said, went as high as 495, currently at 481 and currently up 4.34%, and has traded some decent volume already, traded 104,000 shares. Its average volume over the last 3 months is 245,000 shares. So far traded 104,000 shares. So let's just quickly go through all the news here because there's lots, right? I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to try to give you guys all the key points, okay? So Nano One technology performs well in solid state battery collaboration with the University of Michigan. All right. So Nano One is collaborating with the University of Michigan on the development of innovative solid state battery technology. Nano One proprietary coated single coat HVS cathode material is performing well in University of Michigan test programs. HVS is inexpensive, fast charging, cobalt free, and suited for solid state battery configuration because it does not expand, contract, and stress the cathode electrolyte interface like other materials. Game changer, guys. Nano One Materials Corp is a technology company with a patented and scalable industrial process for the production of low-cost, high-performance cathode powders used in lithium-ion batteries, and today announced positive updates from a collaboration with the University of Michigan, leveraging Nano One's advancement in cathode materials for solid-state batteries. Professor of Materials Science and Engineering at the University of Michigan, Richard Lane, I love that name, Richard, PhD, said initial results from evaluations show that Nano One's HVS materials perform well with our innovative agricultural waste-derived electrolytes, and we look forward to advancing our collaboration to demonstrate a viable solid-state battery configuration. Professor Lane's research group and several others are exploring in UM's battery laboratories various aspects of battery components, designs, and interfaces, and assembly of solid-state, there we go, electrochemical energy storage devices. This is the latest in a series of collaborations that Nano One has undertaken with global automotive original equipment manufacturers, leading battery manufacturers, and academic research groups. Evaluations of Nano One's unique NMC 811 and HVS cathode materials are showing positive results with solid-state electrolytes and solid-state batteries, said Dr. Stephen Campbell, CTO of Nano One. Nano One sees great potential for growth in solid-state battery markets driven by automotive interest. We are scaling up our innovative processes and materials with a growing list of collaborators. The goal of developing battery solid-state batteries is to improve safety, power, and energy density by replacing flammable liquid electrolytes with a solid interface between the cathode and an ultra-thin lithium metal anode. Nano One has numerous test programs underway with leaders in both industry and academia to test its lithium nickel manganese cobalt oxide NMC and high voltage spinal HVS in different solid-state battery systems. HVS, also known as lithium nickel manganese oxide LNMO, is inexpensive, fast charging, and cobalt free. It is suited to solid-state batteries because it does not expand, contract, and stress the cathode electrolyte interface like other cathode materials. Furthermore, Nano One's proprietary coated single crystal powder protects the cathode from side reactions while allowing the rapid transfer of lithium ions between electrolyte and cathode. So, I mean, this news keeps coming, and then there's more. It's like news upon news upon news upon news. It's like almost days apart. See that? Like this news is like literally days apart. So it's a company that's got a lot of news, A lot of big things happening. You could see it's currently trading at 477, been as high as 495, had a nice little move up, kind of coming back down a little bit, but we're still in the green here. And this is their website. I'm not going to go through these videos. You can go through them yourself. Nano1.ca. You can learn about their technology, the market opportunity, and really just learn about everything here on the website, about us, Nano One timeline, team, the partners. Let's look at the timeline. So you can see the timeline and all the money they've raised. And you can see the evolution of the company as the stock has also gone up and evolved. So you can clearly see this is a company who has been successful, is moving in the right direction. The stock is clearly moving in that right direction. So if you're looking to enter into this company, you're trying to get a great entry point. You're trying to buy as low as humanly possible. You need to be aware of everything. You need to be aware of their history, their future, their management team, the stock price, technical analysis, share structure, everything. So that's what we try to do here at Rich TV Live, is we like to break it down so you understand the company intrinsically. So this was another huge catalyst. Nano One achieves TSX Venture 50 recognition as a top performing company and kicks off a busy conference schedule. That was on February 24th. I'm not going to go through all the news, like I said. And then here is the news release on February 26th, just a couple of days after that. Nano One launches groundbreaking M2 CAM technology to reduce cost, waste, and carbon footprint in lithium-ion battery supply chain. So as you can see here, and these guys have raised a lot of money, guys. So these guys are very well capitalized. Nano One Materials Corp, a technology company with patented and scalable industrial process for the production of low-cost, high-performance cathode materials used in lithium-ion batteries, today announced its M2 CAM metal to cathode active material initiative. Nano One's patented one pot process has been successfully adapted for M2 CAM, enabling cathode materials to be made directly from metal using nickel, manganese, and cobalt metal powder feedstock rather than metal sulfates or other salts. So this news just keeps rolling in. Like I said, I'm not going to go through all of it. You guys can go through that on your own, but I just wanted to kind of show you this, show you the timeline. You could see here, they just did a 28.9 million private placement, a 14.4 private placement. So like they're well capitalized, money in the bank, stock price doing well. And like I said, you guys can find out all the information on their website. I'm not going to go through all of it while we're live, but I'd love to know what you guys think about Nano One, NNO in Canada, and in America, NNOMF, currently up 6% in America, trading at $3.90 and in the green. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think about Nano One? Remember, NNO in Canada, NNOMF in America, LBMB in Frankfurt, Germany. I think it's hot. I think it's a good one. I showed you guys they've been obviously clearly trending in the right direction. As you can see, the stock is clearly trending in the right direction. It's only been going up over time, and tight flow company, good management team, big track record, working with big names. As you can see here, companies like Volkswagen, for example. And I believe that this is just getting started. 76 million in equity, 13 million in non-dilutive grants from the Canadian government, and cash and runway all the way through to 2025. Looks good to me. Love to know what you guys think. Comment down below. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good day, everybody.